Hello everybody, this is Lane, and today we're going to be opening the new SpongeBob SquarePants Mystery Meltz vinyls. So this is made by CultureFly. This is part of their Meltz series. I actually already covered, they actually did make a CultureFly Meltz SpongeBob Popsicle like in the past, which I'll show off later in this video. But now they have a new blind bag series containing pretty much like the main SpongeBob cast minus Plankton. On the back, it shows you what characters we have. We have SpongeBob, which is, based on the actual real-life SpongeBob Popsicles. And then we have some original designs like Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Gary. And then we have two rare chase variants. One of them is called Chrome, which is basically just this, but in a chrome color. And then we have a Doodle Bob, which is basically like the same mold as the SpongeBob, but except he's made to look like Doodle Bob. And it also shows off two ways you can display the vinyl plastic popsicles. And yeah, this is ages 13 and up. And what's cool about these is that like you can actually look inside the hole. You can judge them in the color. I'm going to tell which one you're actually going to be getting. Of course, I'm a huge fan of the Sponge Bar, so I bought the SpongeBob version. And yeah, I'm going to be opening this up. Alright, so this is what our Spongesicle looks like. And yeah, he looks really nice. He's made of vinyl plastic, obviously. I love the detail on the popsicle stick. And then yeah, and we have our display stand. We can either there's a peg inside to where we can display it like this, or we can like have it off to the side, make it look like this, or maybe even this. Yeah, this is really cool. This is definitely not an exact copy. This is not like 100% accurate to the real life SpongeBob Popsicles because as we all know, like, the Spongecicles don't have tongues. That's probably just they're added for aesthetic purposes. There's also no, like, actual bump in the nose. And also one thing, his eyes are blue instead of black. Honestly, it's kind of, in retrospect, back when the SpongeBob Popsicles used to have gumball eyes, it is kind of weird, that they use black gumballs. Because honestly, I think he looks better with blue gumball eyes. Especially would have made things a lot more accurate to SpongeBob's design from the show. And so yeah, so now let's get on to some comparisons. Alright, for our first comparison, we have the original SpongeBob Meltz that CultureFly released earlier. I did a video on this. And yeah, you could tell, well, I'm not sure if you can really tell honestly. It seems to be about the same size for the most part. I mean, this is definitely a different mold. This one has a much shorter popsicle stick compared to this one. But yeah, I mean, the height is roughly the same. Maybe this one is slightly smaller. I'm not sure. And also this one, this is like permanently melted, because this was more like a novelty item. This is something that you can actually get at retail for like $9.98 or something, which is a pretty reasonable price. But yeah, but this one is much more accurate to the real life SpongeBob Popsicles, while this one is definitely like a more nicer looking take on that original Spongesicle. But yeah, and then another comparison would be the CultureFly, or not the CultureFly, the Alpha Toys Spongesicle, the pineapple scented one. This one was also like a mystery box release, but it was like for 4 different like looking Spongesicles. And yeah, I mean, same story, like almost the same height, but slightly shorter. And also this one has a longer popsicle stick, and it tells jokes. But this one doesn't have like the wood detail that this one does. But yeah, this one's slightly thinner. Oh, and we also have a read-up on the back. Built by CultureFly, CultureFly LLC, CultureFly.com. It's called Copyright 2025 Viacom International SpongeBob SquarePants, created by Steven Hillenberg. But it's not over for the comparisons yet, because now I'm going to start comparing this new SpongeBob vinyl popsicle to an actual SpongeBob Popsicle. Let's see. It might be a little freezer burn, so it might be hard for me to open it up all the way, but hopefully I can get this out. There we go. Alright. I definitely had better looking Spongicles, I'll tell you that. But yeah, you could see that the size, this is slightly smaller because they actually made the bar a bit thicker now. But you could definitely tell that the new vinyl Spongicle is definitely pretty size accurate to a real SpongeBob Popsicle for the most part. And even the popsicle stand is similar in length. The last comparison I'm going to be doing for today is the consumer released SpongeBob Popsicles that you can get at grocery stores. These are much smaller than the regular versions, and they also have like a cute little like chocolate smile, which kind of really embraces the overall goofiness of these popsicles. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off there just for fun. And well, I guess that'll do it for this video. If you liked it, oops, sorry, I moved the camera a bit. If you liked this video, thank you so much for watching. You can like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys real soon. Same time, same channel.